one devotee, he was in San Francisco. In 1975, I was there in the temple, and he asked several brahmacharis to help him build the Rath Yatra carts for Lord Jagannath, Balaram, Subhadra. 3 carts, big carts, maybe 15 meters high, 15 meter high, from ground to the top, big. His name was Srimad Jayananda Das, famous devotee, Jai Ananda.
This week was his disappearance.
Yeah, somewhere around this month he has his disappearance in May sometime, 1977. He was a great devotee. So he used to be in ecstasy at the end of the day, so much devotional service and engaging so many in serving Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra Utsav, preparing the carts and painting and carpentry work and hammering and screwing things and many things, sanding, many, many sevas for many, many hands and many, many bhaktas. Then at the end of the night, everyone takes a bath and we go to the temple and we dance in kirtan and bliss. And then Jayananda, in his usual impromptu mood of pure bhakti, in 11th canto Bhagavatam, there's one verse. There's this one verse, which is very nice. So this is a verse that we often quote and often forget, but it's from 11th canto Bhagavatam, chapter 2, verse 40, and it's quoted 2 times in Chaitanya Charitamrita, right in the very beginning, Adi Lila 794, and right at the very end of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya 3179. Basically, it's a verse, it's a shloka about one's favorite name of Krishna, or Radharani. So it's a definition of Nam Sankirtan, and it's a definition of the symptoms of prema. When somebody attains Radha Krishna prema, and what do they do, and how do they feel, and what are their actions? So this is the verse, Srimad Bhagavatam 11:240. Evam vrataswa priyanama kirtya charanarago ndruta chittuche asatyato roditi roti gayat ayonmadavan nrityati lokabhaya. Evam vrataswa priyanama kirtya. When he takes a brat, one will take a vrat swapriyanam kirtya. He'll take a vrat or a vow to sing kirtan, his favorite names, swapriyanam, his favorite beloved names. And when he does that, because he's always chanting the name of his beloved Radha and Krishna's, he's in ecstasy. So he displays different anubhavas, external symptoms of his inner emotions. He's Jat Anurag. Anurag has taken birth in his heart. Intense, ever fresh, loving attachment for Radha and Krishna. Anurag. Dhruta Chitta Uchai. As his heart melts with loving sentiments and feelings for Radha and Krishna, as his heart melts, Dhruta Chitta, then Uche, he loudly chants, Ha Radhe, Ha Krishna, Ha Radhe. Then what happens then? Then sattvic bhavas, he can't control himself, and then involuntary responses that he's not controlling. He deliberately yells out, oh, I feel so good, and he shouts. But then he's so deep in experiencing the ecstasy of prema that he laughs and cries and becomes agitated and dances like a madman. Hasati, rodati, roti gayati. Unmaraban, he's like possessed, he's like mad. Nrityabhaya, he's become mad in prem pago, lokabhaya. He's very bhaya, he's very outside and away from all the people. He doesn't care anything about public opinion. Evam vrata swa priyanama kirtya Jadanurago drutachittu uche asatyato rodati rotigayat ayunmaravan nrityati lokabhaya. 11.240 Srimad Bhagavatam. The symptoms of the Premi Bhakta. So how much more so this applies to the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who himself was in transcendental madness, this Unat Ujjvala Prem, this Unmad, Prem Unmad of Radharani, Govinda Virahena Me, Yugayatam Nameshena, feeling one moment to be like yugas away from Govinda, Ha Govinda, Ha Govinda, crying, grinding the face on the rough stone walls of the Gambhira, crying like a very sad child, running here and there looking for Rajendra Nandan Shamsundar. So by reading some lila of Radha and Krishna, then you'll get more drive and determination and rasa fuel to drive on your chanting of the holy name.